Learning a language from home has never been easier. From online tutors, self-guided textbooks, to podcasts, here are 6 language learning tips to keep your language learning goals on track from home. Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm the Intrepid Guide, your guide to language learning for travel using my 80-20 method. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click on the bell notification so you get an alert when I post more videos like this one. It's never been easier to learn a language from home and keep your language learning goals on track. Why is it easier? Well, we have more language learning resources, and now is the time to strike while the iron is hot. Before COVID came along, we had to really prioritize how to spend our days and how to fit language learning around a full-time job. Now that many of us are working from home, we're no longer rushing around and feeling tired at the end of the day. If you're feeling the opposite, check out my 3-step method for learning languages like crazy, even if you have a crazy life. You've been given back a massive chunk of your precious commute time that you can now repurpose to work on forming new healthy habits and take advantage of unexpected health benefits that come with learning languages. One of the many advantages of spending little to no time in your workplace is you have more energy and are better rested, hopefully. These are perfect conditions for consuming and absorbing a foreign language, so take advantage of it. By using this time to form a new language learning habit and making it a priority now, it will be easier to maintain when things return to the new normal. And when they do, you'll be ready, and you'll be well and truly travel fluent for your next trip. So keep calm, carry on, and learn a language. In this video, I'll outline exactly how I'm keeping my own language learning goals on track and how you can learn a language from home too. Before we jump in, do you know what language learner type you are? I recommend checking out my video and taking the test before going ahead with this video. In the meantime, here are 6 ways to learn a language from home. 1. Get an online teacher. One of the language learning community's secret weapons and one of the top language learning tips by polyglots is having regular lessons online. Polyglots and serious language learners the world over, myself included, have this one thing in common. We use italki. italki is an online language learning website that connects language learners and teachers through video chat. The site connects you with online teachers for one-to-one tutoring in over 100 languages. italki is hugely popular because you get results. As of July 2017, italki has more than 3 million users and 10,000 teachers teaching more than 100 languages, including endangered ones. From Afrikaans to Zulu, no matter what your target language is, you're sure to find a teacher on italki to help you. There are 2 different types of teachers on italki to choose from: professional teachers and community tutors. Professional teachers have training as educators and/or extensive professional teaching experience. They provide students with resources, prepared materials, and structured lesson plans to help you reach your goals. Community tutors may be recently qualified teachers or are just knowledgeable about the target language and use their time to provide students with conversation practice. Want to know more about italki? Just check out the link in the description below to my full review, and you can use the link that I've provided to get $10 off your first lesson. Number 2, use a self-guided language textbook. Jump online and pick yourself up a self-guided textbook. This will keep you on track and ensure you learn the right vocabulary and grammar at the right time for your level. I use both the Teach Yourself and Colloquial series to learn Norwegian. These courses focus on reading, writing, speaking, and comprehension and are combined with audio, which you can access and download online. They prepare you for the most common scenarios with vocabulary and expressions and engaging exercises. What's also great about these courses is that you can learn about the people and places where the language is spoken. Customs, traditions, and other interesting tidbits of culturalism are weaved into the exercises to give you a deeper understanding of the community's culture. For example, in my colloquial Norwegian book, I learned all about hyttetur, going on a hiking trip to a remote cabin, and how many Norwegians have their own hytte or cabin in the mountains and spend weekends and holidays and any other chance they get there. It's super Norwegian. Answers for the exercises are provided at the back of the book, but if you're uncertain about something or need more practice, you can share it with your italki teacher and spend more time working on it. Number 3, read short stories. One of the challenges for language learners is finding reading material that is both interesting but not so complex that you constantly need to check a dictionary. There's nothing worse than purchasing a book you're excited about only to never finish reading it because it's too hard. The solution? Short Stories by Olly Richards. I love this series, and I'm not the only one. The past 2 years that I spoke at the language show in London, these books were flying off the shelves. Due to popular demand, they've now expanded this series, which now includes Arabic, Brazilian Portuguese, Danish, Norwegian of course, Italian, Icelandic, Russian, Spanish, Swedish, Turkish, the list goes on, it's incredible. The short story series is targeted to high beginners to low intermediate level. Each book includes 8 stories covering a variety of topics from science fiction to crime, history and thriller, which means that you're exposed to a wide range of vocabulary. What I love about short stories is that you can get a real sense of achievement by reading them. Chapters are kept short and sentences are simple and not too wordy. New words are highlighted in bold and included in a short glossary at the end of the chapter, so you don't need to rely on a dictionary. There is even a fun, comprehensive quiz after each chapter to see how well you've understood the text. It's also important to note that the stories are mapped according to the A2-B1 Common European Framework for Languages, which means it's the perfect study companion alongside your other language learning resources. Number 4, listen to audiobooks. Just as important as reading is dedicating time to listening comprehension. There are a variety of ways to do this, including listening to podcasts, following an audio course, or listening to audiobooks. Podcasts. When it comes to choosing the right podcast, pick something that's targeted to language learners. For example, Coffee Break Languages is a hugely popular podcast that helps you learn French, Spanish, Italian, German, or Chinese with short yet effective lessons through everyday conversations in real-life situations. They also offer courses on the Coffee Break Academy where you can access video materials, lesson notes, and bonus audio content. If you're a Spotify user, this is another great way to find podcasts. I personally find this easier to use and keep up to date with new episodes. Audio courses. 2 of the most popular audio courses, especially among polyglots, are Pimsleur and the Michelle Thomas Method, which is my personal favorite. What I love about the Michelle Thomas Method is that you constantly are introduced to new words and grammar rules while building upon what you already know. This is an interactive audio course where you're effectively the 3rd student in Michelle's classroom. He teaches you every new piece of information by breaking it down and explaining it in such a way that you don't need to write anything down because he helps you remember it. Michelle Thomas Method courses are available in numerous languages, starting with his foundation courses for absolute beginners, all the way up to advanced level students. You can check out all of these, which I've linked to in the description below. Audiobooks. With the rise of Audible, it's so easy to access foreign language books in their audio format. The short stories series even has their own audiobook versions, so you can either follow along with the book itself or listen to it while doing your housework or relaxing in the sun. 5. Use language learning apps. There are so many great language learning apps to choose from, but to keep things simple, here are the 2 apps I use the most. The one I first started using and still love today for learning vocabulary is Mondly. This easy-to-use app combines conversation-focused curriculum, speech recognition, and short interactive lessons that you can effortlessly slip into your day. Mondly has over 40 languages, most of which aren't available on other language learning apps, which is why Mondly is my favorite app of them all and why it has over 50 million downloads. To get 95% off Mondly using my special discount, just click on the link in the description below. Want to practice with a native speaker? HelloTalk allows you to chat with native speakers all around the world by exchanging text and voice messages. The app allows you to add corrections to written messages so you immediately get feedback on your writing. You can even send voice messages, and HelloTalk has a built-in dictionary, making the whole process super streamlined. Number 6. watch movies, TV series, and the news. Whether you're settling in for the evening or want to get in some language study that doesn't require too much concentration, switch on something to watch. Find something in the genre that interests you the most and turn it on. Using a VPN is the best and only way to unlock and access content around the world and navigate the internet safely, as it protects your IP address, i.e. your actual location. It's best practice to always use a VPN anyway, so it's a great investment to make. I personally use NordVPN, which I use on my desktop and smartphone, and you can check them out using the link in the description below. Like watching the news? Search for the main news outlet of the country where your language is spoken and see if they offer a simplified version for non-native speakers. When I was studying French, I did this with Easy French on RFI. Some networks also have news bulletins with subtitles on their website. Got a Netflix or Disney Plus account? Don't feel guilty about using them. Make it work in your favor. Netflix and Disney Plus are great for watching foreign language movies and series with their original audio and/or subtitles. Check out my guide to the 44 best movies on Disney Plus for learning languages that I've linked to in the description below. And while you're there, you can also check out my guide on how to use Netflix to learn languages with 22 genius tips. Not sure what to watch? Try searching for some of your favorite English-speaking movies and see if they are available with dubbing or subtitles in your target language. Top tip, well-known movies, think Oscar nominee, will have more options and might be a good place to start with. So that's it, my top tips for learning languages from home. Which one of these are you going to try first? If you're serious about improving your target language, then make sure you download my free guide, 9 Reasons You're Not Fluent Yet, and How to Fix It. Just click on the link in the description below and I'll send you your free guide. If you want to learn languages with my 80-20 method, you can also check out my online video courses that will help you become conversational in Italian, Norwegian, Spanish, or French. In the meantime, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notifications so you get an alert when I post more videos like this one. Until next time, thanks for watching and happy language learning. Ciao!